Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I feel like it's been a very long time since I've seen you and I haven't really posted a video in well over a week and a half. I did say there'd be videos coming this week and this is the only one you're getting and it's on a Friday. Now, to some of the people who have been following the channel, and I thank you so much for doing that, I need to explain why. Obviously, as you know, if you've watched the I'm done video, I have a really bad illness called neuropathy in my feet. So pain is a mad thing. And obviously, if you've been in chronic pain for so long, you know full well that it does take its toll on you. So I needed to just have some time, you know, to just chill out. Plus also it meant I got to spend more time with my family, and that's always a good thing. Dads, spend time with your family. And mums, obviously. It's also down to the fact that sometimes burnout's a thing, and I did a jump over to doing this channel very quickly and kind of saw success in a really weird way, where my very first video, the 10 wrestlers that haven't been benefiting from Triple H, it hit well over 50k in over a week, which for a first video, I know a lot of YouTubers will tell you is very weird. With this whole burnout thing, it mainly came from obviously jumping from when I was a Twitch streamer playing games to then becoming a YouTuber. Now, as you probably know, it's two different worlds completely. YouTube offers me the chance to actually schedule when I do things, which personally is fantastic. But with that, I did kind of come into this without a plan. I knew that I was going to do lists, I was going to try and talk to you guys, and I was going to do reaction videos. With the Try Not to Cringe, they haven't been doing so well on the channel. People don't seem to enjoy them, so I kind of put them on the back burner. Like, they're all there ready to go. It's just there's really no point in releasing them if they're not pulling any traction. Like, obviously the me talking to you videos about a specific topic only really comes when like a big event happens, like Vince being back in the company or the rumors of CM Punk floating more around. But I'm not going to bombard you with CM Punk news. With the lists, I enjoy making them, but they are very time consuming. And when I have a child with suspected autism who is really struggling at the moment with himself, obviously you know where my heart lies. I'm never going to put this in front of my child or my partner. Remember, like I said, dads do good, mums do good. And the thing is with the lists is writing the script could take, I don't know, a couple of hours to half a day, depending on the research I need to do. And then the recording, 20 minutes. 20-25 minutes. But then with having actual life and being my own editor, it is very time consuming, where I could be spending an entire day, a day and a half behind the PC. And I know it's just simply putting pictures together, but you've got to find the correct pictures, you've got to edit everything. And I'm not a professional editor. That is something I'll hold my hands up and say. But it's not like I have the income to actually afford to pay an editor. So there are going to be changes in the channel. This is the reason I'm putting the video out. I wanted to talk to you about what was going to happen and introduce you to what is going to be changing, which is a fair lot. Like I said before, reaction videos are gone currently because there is no point me doing them if nobody really wants to watch. Me talking to you is kind of staying, I guess, but in its own little way. And the lists will come few and far between. They might be one of them that I slowly work on through the week and then like release one every week or every other week, I guess. And it's only if I come up with an idea in my head, really. But I did do a little purchase. As you can see, there is a green screen behind me. This is something that's going to be coming into play. First of all, the channel name will be changing. It will no longer be called Kobe Ting, because Kobe Ting is not who I am anymore. That was something that I was doing on stream, which was, you know, it was my gamer name, you know, it is what it is. And I don't associate it with wrestling. With that, I will use my given name. I bet you can't guess what it is, but hi, nice to meet you. I'm Toby. The channel from now on, if you haven't seen it below yet, or in the logos or anything, will now be called The Main Event. And what is the main event? The main event is going to be the main show on this channel. Now, it's not going to be a live stream or anything. It's going to be a news show, but it's not going to be like your stereotypical news show like every day, because I don't have the time to commit to doing like 2 or 3 news videos a day. What the main event will be, it'll be a culmination of the week's news. and I'll take the best stories and we'll put it into the show. We will also discuss some really daft topics, but when we get there, we'll get there. It might take a while to start. I've still got to get a few logistics in. I've also got to work out what's the best time period to roll with. Don't worry about it. It's not going to be a podcast length thing. I'm going to try and whittle it down to like the most talked about stories and stuff. With this as well, I'd also like to discuss the fact that I'll be planning to start the live stream soon. Now, these will only come for watch-alongs, and I'm not doing Raw, AEW, potentially with a second show coming soon, SmackDown, and NXT, because I won't watch NXT fully in the first place. I'll watch the highlights. This will solely be for pay-per-views. I'm not going to say Backlash will be the first one because that's really close. It could be Double or Nothing, mainly because the Night of Champions pay-per-view will happen around 4 or 5 o'clock here in the UK, and obviously my child will be up. With that, keep an eye on the channel and hit the subscribe and hit the notification bell, then you'll learn more. Got that cheeky plug-in, all good. But I'd like to introduce you to what I have been working on for actually some time and finally got it together to actually do it. So everybody, thank you for following me when I've been Kobe Ting. Now it's time to introduce you to the main event. Hit it.